Yeah. Yo, Sunday and Mondays is lit. We hit the field, pads clashing, quarterback vision, throw deep with mad passion, defense pressing, they're blitzing like wolves. I'm juking through the line, there's pressure in these moves. It's 4th and inches, pod and long. The crowd is loud, we're bringing the storm. Hail Mary in the sky, let it fly, do or die. Touchdown dance, now the end zone's on fire. Welcome to Pod and Long, your weekly blitz of gridiron football fire.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pod and Long. I'm your host, Ryan. It's great to have you with us. I'm here once again with the word of Drew.
Shout out to the Cologne Crocodiles, the German-American Football League.
I love
Top
that.
the Berlin Fire.
We're also here with Mr. Mike.
I also am upset that I was not inducted into the Pod and Long Hall of Fame on the first ballot.
Oh my God, to talk about the ultimate sad boy. And we're here with Mr. Megastar Mark.
I would have loved the Belichick interview after he learned that he wasn't going in. That would have just been the grumpiest curmudgeon.
Yeah, can we get a reenactment of that?
Yeah. Oh, that would have been wonderful.
No,
We're on to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
we're on to Wake Forest.
You have to do more like swear muttering under your breath. Like,
Fucking
We're on to Wake Forest.
fucking Bill Polian's goddamn piece of shit. Bill
My
Polian.
girlfriend left me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hope you die like your owner. You fucking what, Bill?
Whoa. Bill. Easy, Bill.
Calm down, Bill.
Coked out fucker.
Whoa, Bill. Jesus. I hate Mike Vrabel now. You know he hates Mike Vrabel right
he
now.
definitely
You
hates
know
Mike
he
Vrabel. Oh,
he
yeah.
hates Mike Vrabel.
Should've
He
left
hates
you when
Drake
you were-
May. That's
He's
definitely-
doing that with my team.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. You know it. We have 2 episodes left this season. We have this one and
2 episodes.
2 water cannons, 2 episodes. We'll recap the Super Bowl next week, but that's it. Then we're off for a little while.
Yeah.
We'll be
Thank
having babies.
what?
I said that the other night, actually. I was like
Like,
I'm
you and
ready
me?
for this NFL season to be over.
Yep.
I'm done with this
We
season.
need that little break, and then we have like the free agency one.
And
That one's
then we're
fun.
going to get fired up for free. Yeah,
And
that
then
always
for the-
happens.
and then
yeah.
the draft, which I love, which is
Yeah, it's
you know,
always fun. It is
The
always
draft
fun.
episode, one of my favorites.
oh,
The
so
live stream of the draft that gets a little off the rails.
yeah, a little.
It's a
Hey,
weird
that
draft,
was
though. This is a really weird draft.
McConkey.
Yeah,
Bertha McConkey.
this is
All right.
this is a quarterback barren
List,
draft.
yeah. There's nobody. They're. Although I saw McShay talking about some dude who was 6'6" who could really run at the Senior Bowl.
Mhm.
He's not really accurate, but
This,
I like
this draft is Rick Meyer-esque.
Yeah,
Also,
There's also
listen, Ty
correct-
Simpson came out and he's like, nah, I didn't want to enter the portal for my last year because I felt like that would have tarnished my legacy. Well, that and this is your only chance to be a first-round pick. So
tarnished
take
your
the money.
legacy? What
Yeah, what
legacy have you
legacy?
set?
what have you won exactly?
What did you win? Yeah. What? Everyone's
also-
mad at Alabama.
there's a
There's
Senior Bowl
nothing-
quarterback who's like 5'9" too, by the way, which is just real impressive.
Diego Pavia?
That-
Yeah,
I
is
think
that
it is.
Diego
I think it is
Pavia?
Diego Pavia. Yeah, right.
Diego Pavia.
Yeah.
He was like
Yeah,
listed
there-
at 6 feet, and then they measured him. He was like 5'9". You're like, oh
There
my
was
god.
an article that said something like, he's fun. There's no way he's an NFL quarterback.
Your future Arlington Renegades quarterback.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Sorry, they're the
100%.
Dallas Renegades now.
100%.
Seriously, this entire draft class is just a bunch of Dave Kriegs.
Well,
Mm.
for quarterbacks, but we do have Pod and Long's favorite player, Jennings
Yes.
Dunker, who will be gracing one team. Hopefully, it's one of our 4.
Yeah.
Also,
Look,
I haven't-
if the Niners have the ability to pick him and they don't draft him because we actually do need a little bit of offensive line help, I'm going to be mega pissed.
I've
Also-
read that he's like late first, early second. Like he's got some talent to him.
Wow.
Somebody double check me on this. I believe our boy Atticus Sappington may be in this draft.
I think he
he is.
Yes, I think he is.
I
too.
don't know if he'll get picked, but he is.
He's a pretty
Or-
good kicker.
Oregon
Yeah,
has
right.
one of the whitest safeties I've ever seen, so I demand he be paired with the Bills' whitest safety.
Oh.
This amazing.
What would their
tandem of
nick?
white
They'd have a fun nickname back
Oh.
there. Yeah.
Panera Bread. That's
Panera
Frost.
Bread.
The Frost Zone.
Yeah.
Panera Bread.
He also has a really funny, like, elite New Hampshire sounding name. So,
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
yeah.
Whiteout.
Find it.
They're a white. It's the whiteout defense.
Oh boy.
Fight out defense.
Oh
I tell you, I
boy.
was watching a Princeton lacrosse game once, and they had a midfielder named Rich White. I was like, huh,
That
Wow.
worked.
plays Princeton lacrosse, you say?
A little too on the nose there, guys.
Yeah, it's a little too. Yeah, it's a little too much.
The safety's name is Dylan Theineman.
Oh, yeah.
Theineman? That sounds like
Theineman.
boy.
Dylan
Drew-
Theineman.
Drew will remember this from our college days when we were playing a Madden franchise
Yep.
collectively. I was the Niners, and I drafted a white safety named Champ Schneidmiller, who was an absolute defensive phenom.
Schneidmiller.
Schneidmiller. Champ Schneidmiller.
Our mutual friend Greg A had a punter he drafted in his franchise mode named
Snoop Snow.
Snoop Snow.
Snoop Snow.
Snoop Minnis poisoned the name pool for that game for all
He sure
3
did.
years he was in the league.
Snoop Snow.
What was
How
that?
do you not? How do you not put all your effort into making that guy great?
Yeah, I think he was a
Hall
black
of
punter, or was he a white punter? I can't remember.
He was a white punter.
He was a white punter named Snoop Snow.
amazing.
What was Snoop Minnis's actual name? Does anybody know?
Oh, I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
This is honestly the first time I've thought of him in years.
Somewhere he's looking up from a Pop Tart. What?
Yeah.
Oh
You
man.
hear something?
You know they're making the Pop-Tart Bowl like mascot. They're making that in plushie form. I just saw it at the store the other day.
Why not? There's money to
Yeah.
be made.
I was
Sure
at the
is.
grocery store and there was a whole bunch of plushy Pop-Tart Bowl mascots. Like, what the hell is this? I feel like I need one. Do I need one?
Give
I don't
the
know.
people what they want.
That's what the
Mhm.
people want. All right. And what the people want from us is to go to the A block.
In 2023, 4 friends were sentenced to watch bad football for crimes they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped, arguing over text message to the YouTube underground. Today, still growing their audience, they survive with silly voices and running gags. If you have an hour to kill, if you have nothing better to do, and if you can find them, maybe you can listen to the A Block.
Okay. A block time. We are talking Super Bowl. Seahawks, Patriots. We got to make our picks. I've got some prop bets. A couple prop bets. Just a couple. Not the usual ones. I tried to find ones that probably aren't really actually prop bets, but are funny potential ones. So let's break down the game. Let's start with the game, and then we'll get to the coach, what you're really here for. Coaching carousel. That's where we make our money. That's where we make our money on this show. But Seahawks, Patriots.
We got exciting things going on, brother.
Oh my God, is Hackett back? Have we confirmed Hackett is back?
Yes, it is confirmed.
He's the
He is
quarterback-
coach for Tua.
Oh God.
Oh, if Tua survives the rest of this, if he stays on the Dolphins roster, there's a good chance he doesn't.
There are few things in life that you can take and realize it is a gift from God. Nathaniel Hackett being in charge of Tua's
Yes.
development is one
pretty
such
good.
gift.
It's pretty good. They're just trying to get all Packers coaches back together.
Yeah.
That's their plan. It's not a good plan. It's not a great plan.
Get me one of them little LaFleur brothers.
Hackett's gonna be really confused when he's like, "Yeah, we're playing Kerplunk," and Tua's like, "Sure, have you want to go play it right now?"
Maybe he's mismatched. Maybe they could be best buddies.
Right.
They're gonna play so many games of Guess Who,
Yeah.
and ironically enough, Tua just keeps forgetting who it is.
Who it is.
Oh,
Yeah, Tua keeps losing.
it's a never-ending game of Guess Who. Hackett
Oh,
goes on all
shit.
these tangents.
Also known
I
as a
forgot
Tuesday
again.
Tua.
It turns into a game of Risk. It just goes on.
What are the
forever.
odds that Packett can never say Tua's name properly? Tua
Oh.
Tagovailoa. He's never gonna say it right.
It's gonna be Tua top.
Tua.
Oh boy. All right. Well, this game, Seahawks Patriots.
Yeah.
All right, let's break it down. Let's break it down. All right. Can Mike McDonald? Can the guy pull it off? Can he pull it off here?
I think
take
so.
it to the street.
Can he take it to the streets? You think so, Drew?
I mean, listen.
You're taking it to the
If
street.
as I run this in my head on paper, games aren't played on paper, but as I run this in my head on paper, outside of maybe defensive tackle, I don't know that there's any position group where New England is unilaterally better than Seattle.
Is their quarterback better?
Maybe. I mean, May didn't look
think it's like a
great
60-40.
against Denver.
Nope.
It's like a
looked okay.
60-40 split. Like I think it's
Looked
something where
okay.
like
You know?
I think he's better than Sam Darnold on most days, but I think there could be days where Sam Darnold is going to do just could be better. I think it's like a 60-40 split with a slight edge of the Pats.
And then Darnold looked sparkling in the NFC Championship game. So
He looked good.
which version of who are you going to get? You're going to get regular season Drake May, or are you going to get postseason Sam Darnold? Like, who shows up? And does it even
Joe
matter,
Namath.
or do the coaches keep it out of their hands? They both have a strong running game,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and JSN is miles better than any pass catcher that New England has, and
That is
miles
true.
better than any defensive back that New England has, except for that one guy.
I would argue the Seahawks, most favorable position battle here is their offensive line. Again, the Patriots' defensive tackle Milton Williams is very good. The other
And
guys,
Barmore's playing out of his mind.
the defensive tackles, right?
Right, yeah.
But
their ends aren't
Chazon
special.
can be erased pretty easily, and it's just there's a lot there where I feel like the Seahawks offensive line, I feel like it's going to start mauling this defense very
I agree.
early. So
I agree.
I do think that the Seahawks are just. I mean, and Vegas is also showing that. The point spread and the
What is the point spread? Right.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, hasn't moved much.
Could this be a blowout? Like Seahawks blowout?
I don't
Could
think
be.
this I don't think this game is built for that. I just don't think either of these teams is capable of that or capable of allowing that. I would be surprised if it were like more than a 10-point spread at the end.
I mean, Seattle did curb stomp the Niners, but then they were held together with duct tape and dreams at that point.
Yeah.
I think Seattle has the ability to put up points, but I don't think the Pats defense is bad enough or injured enough to let it get to that level.
I do think though, like you look at that Broncos Patriots game, and the Patriots, people are saying like, the Patriots offense couldn't get on the field or couldn't get going because of the snow. It didn't start snowing until 40 minutes into
Third quarter.
I mean, they had plenty of time to get going, and they just couldn't. And I know Denver's defense is good, but still, Seattle's defense
is good.
It's
Yeah.
better than
It
Denver.
is better. It is better.
Yeah.
More complete, I think, is the best way to describe that. So, I don't know. I think I always go back to this. If Vrabel got fired, number one, because he was an asshole, but he got fired because he did screw up a lot in these like big moments. In these like big games, he would call something stupid or do like a timeout, and he thinks he was smarter than the room, and it ended up backfiring. And the Titans the Titans had the number 1 seed in a clear path to the Super Bowl the one year, and he just constantly kept fucking it up. So I feel like he's due for something like that in this game.
Counterpoint, he was doing that with Ryan Tannehill
Well,
It's true.
I mean, Drake May is about as good. So,
and Derrick Henry.
And one of those years, Tennessee had the lead against the Chiefs, and he got absolutely blitzkrieged by Mahomes. It was
Right.
one of Mahomes' first
Which-
coming out parties.
Which a lot of people have.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how much you put on him. How much you put that on him? I'm not sure. I don't know. What about special teams? You think like the Seahawks? I think the Seahawks might have
It's the
an
most
advantage
important
there.
phase of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
There's always some stupid special teams thing.
They returned a kick against the Rams, or was it the Rams? No, it was against the 49ers. They returned that kick against the 49ers, and that kind of changed some things.
Can I say that publicly for the record? I do not give a shit about special teams. I wish special teams didn't matter.
Wow.
Like, just spot the ball on the opposite 30 instead of punting. Let's
No
go.
kicking, no punting.
Speed this thing up.
Yeah,
Either
shit
that or make
happens on those punts, though.
Either that or make it like the CFL. Give me a point if I kick it
I mean,
out
there
the
was
back
a
of the end zone.
fumble. The Rams fumbled that punt. That changed some things too. So,
I do like your aversion to special teams.
Special.
Sorry.
That's always the
Something
conversation, right? Whenever-
stupid's gonna happen.
every time you
something
have two,
stupid happens, though.
Every time you have two reasonably even matched teams, it is the total cliche for some talking head to go, "This might be decided by a special teams play." Stop it. If it is, the game should be embarrassed.
Yeah, but the last 2 games they've had it go in their favor. So
Unless you kick like a suicide onside, like I'm here for that, and I'm here for any surprise onside kick. Other than that, and you can't do
we
that.
can't even
Yeah,
do it
right.
anymore. You can't do it anymore.
There's no such thing anymore. So the hell with it. Let's just move along.
Okay, so you think it's going to be close?
No,
Very
I think
close.
it's a competitive. I think it's a competitive game. I don't think it's more than, like Drew said, maybe 2 touchdowns max.
Okay.
And I don't know if we're making picks at this point. But
Yeah, we can make your pick.
I'm going to give the edge to Seattle. I just think they're a more complete team. I think they've had a harder road to get here during the season as well.
They certainly played stiffer competition than
They played
the
stiffer
Patriots.
competition all season long. The Pats.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Pats didn't have tough games, because they did.
They
They had to
did.
play. They played the Bills. And the Bills are a good team. But
That's about
just
it, though.
Seattle. You look at Seattle and you think to yourself, as long as Sam Darnold doesn't do a Geno Smith, where do they lose?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
they
the
seem
Pats,
smart enough to keep it out of his hands.
Or at least put him in a position where if it's in his hands, it's the maximum level of success that he could possibly,
Correct.
like the best situation for him. And I just think like McDonald's a really good. I don't think Vrabel's a bad coach. I was singing his
No,
praises
he's not.
earlier in the season.
Right.
But I think McDonald is. I think he's going to be special. I think he's one of those, like a McVay. I think he's going to be one of those guys. He's going to coach Seattle for the next 10 years if he wants to, because I think he is just going to build a program. I mean, the dude literally gave up seeing his own children. Like, he has a
That's
newborn.
healthy.
He goes, I see him 30 minutes a day.
The Vikings
every
GM
other
got fired
day.
for that.
Well,
Right, yeah.
I was going to get.
Yeah.
I was going to get to that later. 'Cause I didn't get fired for taking maternity leave. I just think if you look at it from an objective standpoint, everyone should lose. But if that's not going to happen, I mean, could the Pats win this game? Yes. There is a world in which the Patriots win the Super Bowl and we do not get back on the right timeline and we continue down a path of darkness.
Mm.
Or there's
Yeah.
a way in which Seattle rights the ship for all of us except for me, which I could live with if it makes everyone else's life better, I guess, if I have to.
You are such a giver.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Mark,
You
you're soon to bring new, not you personally, but you played a small part in bringing this new life into the world.
I was there for it. I mean,
In theory,
in theory, yeah. I mean,
wasn't know what you were doing, but you were at least there.
yeah.
Wow.
I want the world to be a better place for the young one.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
no, but all serious, all kidding aside, I think Seattle. Like, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would bet on Seattle.
Okay. All right. What about I does Vrabel need to pull out some special coaching moves in this one to actually make this work?
There'll
He
be
needs,
some
he needs to
tomfoolery.
coach his ass off, I think.
Yeah,
to
but he's not
make this
going
happen.
to. Because if you listen to him this entire buildup, it's like we just got to stick to what we've always done. We're not going to deviate from our. And maybe that is
Maybe that's a smoke screen.
It could be, but he's also not bright enough to do that. So, like, I think he's just going to stick to what got him to the dance, which is not a bad idea. I'm going to throw my pick out there. I think Seattle wins 31-14. I think Seattle blows them out.
Really?
Oh, you do think it's a blowout?
I do.
I got some blowout vibes going on. I don't know why. I just think Seattle's too good. But I could be very wrong about that. All right, Drew. Where do you land on your Super Bowl pick?
Oh, I think it's Seattle by 10. I couldn't give you the exact score, but
Yeah.
somewhere between 7 and 10 Seattle. I think it'll, I don't think it's going to be an embarrassment. I think it'll be a close game, but I think
Yeah.
Seattle's too good at too many positions. They're too versatile.
Mhm.
They're too battle tested. They just got to make sure that it's not in Darnold's hands with the game on the line.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so we're sweeping Seattle. So that this is it. So that we've now know who has lost the picks.
So wait, so yeah,
Me.
Mike's gonna...
Mike has to get shot by a Nerf Gatling gun. We already know.
Again.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was just gonna say. it's
Again,
just
you
that
should have
hasn't
just filmed
happened
it the
already.
last time that it happened. That was the bet. A Nerf Gatling gun has to be shot. You could shoot one of us too the next time. That's fun. I'd get shot by a Nerf Gatling
Oh,
gun
yeah.
as well.
It's
Why not?
freaking awesome.
Why not? I'll jump in
It
there.
has its own tripod. You can literally set up like a firing.
does it?
position.
Yeah, you can't
That's
carry
so
that
damn
thing
cool.
around unless you're like, you know.
Has its own
Arnold
tripod.
Schwarzenegger.
So you can go full Jesse Ventura in Predator, or you can set up an entrenchment position and just lay down
Nice.
covering fire.
Nice.
How many batteries it take?
Like 4 or 6 AA. It's not much.
Okay, yeah.
8C batteries.
battery technology is improved?
12 Ds.
Yeah.
And then it's done after 5
And it lasts
minutes.
for it's like a Game Gear. You
I
get
must say, it's
about
not a
20
Game
minutes.
Gear, is it?
Gear.
That's exactly what I was thinking. A Game Gear.
Connect this fucking brick, this cinder block to this thing. It'll last 15 minutes if you're
Yeah.
lucky.
Uh,
I wanted to play Echo the Dolphin longer. All right, so Mike loses by default.
Mike
What?
loses with all things.
What
no,
the hell?
no child has ever uttered that in life.
Mike loses by
Serious.
default
Fine.
because we all picked Seattle.
What happens if I take the Pats? Do I win?
You could? Yes. You want to switch it?
Fuck it.
All right.
I mean, I think Seattle's going to win, but I'm picking the Pats. That
You're
way they
the
have a
winner.
chance
You're
of-
the author of the timeline needs to be. It
I
feels
know.
weird that you would pick the Patriots.
Fine, I'm sticking with Seattle. I'll take my
After all
punishment
that.
like a man for the sake of humanity again.
Selfish
Selfish bastards.
You're just taking all the hits. Oh my
Perhaps a
God.
golden statue in my honor is on the horizon. I don't know.
Right next to a certain statue in a town neighboring yours.
With a
Oh, boy.
certain mushroom-shaped attachment to it.
All right, you know what? We can
Indeed.
add these in. We can add these prop bets in, and if the prop bets come through,
Oh, there you go.
then we could switch it. You know, we could add some points for prop bets. Okay, I've got prop bets. It's not the Gatorade color. We've done those in the past. The length of the national anthem. I'm bored by all those. I'm bored by those. So I've got some here. Some of my own. Some written by other outlets. Compiled a list of 5 prop bets. I have no odds. I don't even know if these are real, but we can bet. We can bet one side or the other.
They're like Greg bets all over again.
Oh, yeah.
Like Greg's
Not sure if
bets.
they're real. Yeah.
Does he actually bet? The best part of Greg's bets was what was that stupid Thursday night game where he bet Cleveland? He bet Cleveland to beat the Steelers or something.
Yeah.
Like, I was on Ambien. I didn't know what I was doing. That
As he
was my
did.
favorite Craig's bets. You bet on who was the Cleveland quarterback at the time? I don't even know. It was
Nice.
prior to Deshaun Watson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought the
boy.
Generals were due.
Yeah.
You're spinning the ball.
Oh my God. No, it was during the suspension of Deshaun Watson, I think. He
Was it
bet
like
on
Kaiser or
Cleveland. Somebody like that. Oh
Yeah.
boy. All right, prop bet. Number 1. Will a Patriots linebacker catch a touchdown pass?
Oh
Not this time.
No.
no! I
Okay.
can't.
This isn't
but
Belichick. Like, I mean,
But it is
Vrabel-
the guy who caught the
Yeah.
touchdown
Vrabel is the
pass
guy who
as
caught
the
it.
coach.
I know.
True.
now.
yeah, but he doesn't remember it. So
No, there's that.
Okay. All right. So we all go no on that. I don't think they're going to, they'd have to be up by a lot in order to pull that move.
no.
And I still think it's kind of a dick move, but that's what New England does. They do things like that. All right. Second prop bet. Will the Seahawks attempt a pass from the opponent's 1-yard line?
Yes.
You know what? Yes. I'm going to say
You think
yes.
that they're going to
But-
rewrite history by throwing
They
it on
have
the
to-
one or
They
running it?
have to look. They have to exercise. There's two. Either they do it successfully, complete it, and that then sort of creates a new alternative pathway, a third way, if you will, or they run the ball.
Branch,
and that-
branch timeline?
In all
Branch
painter's
timeline.
third way.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Thought it was weird we were invited to the painter's birthday party.
Okay. All right. So what are we saying? Are they going to throw from the 1?
Yes.
1, yes. 2, I'm gonna double down on this. They will throw from the 1, but it won't be Sam Darnold that throws it.
Oh,
it'll be
damn.
like a
Half
Philly
Dr.
special or something.
Tom
sort of-
Foolery.
Some sort of Tom Brady foolery. All right.
Or whoever their backup is, Charlie Whitehurst.
Still
God, is it
assume.
really?
25 years running. It's still Charlie, even though we know it's not. I will say they will not throw from the 1 yard line.
By the
I
way,
will
is their
agree.
backup your boy Drew Lock? I think it was at one point.
It used to be
It
Drew
is.
Lock.
Right.
Put on the
Wait a
backpack. It's not Drew Lock anymore. It is Jalen Milrow.
Oh, that's right. We had this
Oh, yeah,
conversation.
right.
And
right.
I already
Wait, who was
forgot.
that?
Yes,
Who
and
was
you
that
had said
backup?
Drew Jalen Milrow.
Milrow, I
thought
forgot
was
he
still
in the
at
league. He's
Alabama.
a rookie, and I forgot he was in the league.
Who was the Seattle Flynn? The one who was
Matt
back
Flynn.
in
Matt
Green
Flynn.
Bay.
Flynn, yeah,
Matt
the one
Flynn.
from Green
And
Bay, yeah.
Seattle's
Right.
like, we got the answer. It's Matt Flynn. No,
Mhm.
no, it wasn't.
Well, they backed themselves up by taking Russell Wilson, so it all worked out. All right, prop bet 3. Will there be an unauthorized person, aka a streaker, on the field of play?
It's a good one.
No,
I say
Yes.
yes. I
No,
say
they
yes.
they got that
It's
stuff
San
locked
Francisco.
up these days. It's
You
pretty
think they
hard
got
to
it
get out
locked
there.
up?
It's pretty hard to get out there now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
All
no.
right.
Drew's convinced me. I'm gonna say no.
My favorite was the guy a couple of years ago who put a prop bet on there being a streaker,
And
and
then,
then was
went
that
for it?
streaker himself and made
streaker,
like
Good man.
$320,000.
Good man.
There's been some fun streaker moments. There's the one where the guy ran and Kevin Harlan was doing the radio call and he called it like it was a play. I love that. And then who was the 49er player who clotheslined
Oh,
someone?
yeah.
Who
God,
was
that was brutal. Was it
Was that-
Kevin Green when he was there?
No,
I feel like
it was maybe
it
back
was.
in the day, but
Yeah,
recently
Oh,
some
oh.
linebacker clotheslined some streaker.
I mean, I think it was. I mean, if you're talking about back in the day, I think it was famously Art Donovan who knocked a guy unconscious.
Yeah. Right.
Who ran onto the field?
No, this was more recent in like the last 10 years. Somebody took somebody out.
Hmm.
They got a little too close to the sideline and played.
Oh, I
took the dude
remember
out.
that. Yeah.
Took a dude out. All right. 2 more prop bets. They're both related to the NBC broadcast. Will Chris Collinsworth bring up or mention Patrick Mahomes during the game?
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes, plus 1,000. I put my mortgage. I put Mark's unborn child on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would too.
All right. I don't think
There's
we've made
certain
any
guys-
progress here. I think Mike is still losing no matter what.
That is the
No,
safest
we-
bet in
A
America.
lock
There's
of the
differences.
cinch.
If there is Collinsworth, he's going to mention Mahomes. If Romo, he's going to mention Allen. There are a couple guys
Yes.
that just have love affairs with other players. So
Gruden will mention Bruce Gradkowski.
Love that.
Yeah.
The hammer.
The hammer.
All right. The other one is an NBC one. This is one I wrote. Will Chris Collinsworth mistakenly identify Mike Tirico as Al during the broadcast?
I hope not.
He does it all the time, Drew.
I
He
know.
does it all. Oh,
I
Al,
hope
let
for
me
the
tell you something, Al.
I
My
hope
name's
for the
Mike.
Super Bowl he'd be paying attention.
It's been 6 years now, but okay. Let me tell you, Al.
He's
I
got the
love
script in his head.
I love
Maybe
it.
there's an Al like there used to be a Vern in the old Ernest movies. He's
Yeah.
just
Sure.
Bird
the
or
stage
Unseen.
manager's name is Al.
Right.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Come on,
Spotter's name is
Al.
Al. Stats guy.
Related to
There's an
that.
Al up there somewhere.
I don't know if I've ever said that. I think I've said this to you guys. One of my prized possessions in my classroom at school is a ruler that is a promotional ruler for Ernest Goes to School.
Love that. That is
How did
great.
that end
Where
up
it
in your
came
possession?
from, I don't know how I got it,
Okay.
but it
Love
is
that.
mine, and I will literally leave the building with it when I retire.
Oh man.
It's
Ernest
not
Goes to
fantastic.
School, not the worst Ernest movie.
No.
What is the worst Ernest movie? Because I just watched one for one of my other podcasts, and it was real
I'm
bad.
not a fan. I'm not a fan of Ernest Goes to Camp.
Okay,
But it's like the original one.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Ernest
I don't know.
Saves Christmas is the best one.
I'm about to say, I
Okay.
have a
Far
soft
and
spot
away.
for Ernest Scared Stupid. So I mean,
That is
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
that
one,
is a
right?
gr-
Yeah.
That is a
That's
great
the
one.
best one.
yeah.
And
just-
I think the last one of the chain, Ernest Goes to Jail, not terrible.
Okay, all right.
I hate Ernest Goes to Camp. The other
I-
modeling clay. Eggs erroneous.
I mean,
Big
Jim Varney.
ingredient.
Shout out to Jim Varney. That guy is
Oh
great.
God, yeah. He
Also,
was.
a friend of mine put a theory to me that Ernest P. Worrell was the original Florida man, which I can't really refute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
It's not bad.
Which one did you watch for your other podcast?
I recently watched Ernest Slam Dunk.
Oh,
You ever
Oh,
seen
I
that?
don't,
I didn't even know that
I've seen
existed.
one.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's quite bad.
They
Oh,
actually
is that
put out
late
a-
Ernest?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's towards
Okay.
the end.
Somebody put out a documentary about Jim Varney recently that I have a feeling is fascinating.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Like
gotta
an
be that's gotta be
independent
pretty good.
documentary.
Yeah.
There's like a whole clip of him when he used to just do the commercials, the Vern commercials,
Mm-hmm.
and he would do it for like local markets. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
national thing. So he'd be talking about like, Jimmy's discount hardware store, and he'd do a whole commercial about it. It was just, it's weird to
Roscoe's
watch.
House of Chicken and Waffles.
Yeah, right. It's exactly what it was, Mike. It was like that type of stuff, like low budget local businesses that he would do that.
Aunt
for.
Verna's Liquor Bin.
He's great. I mean, it's not on him that those movies were all not
He's a
all
good
great,
actor.
but he's a good actor. He had it. All right. We've got coaching and other news, but the first one is I sort of forgot. Friday afternoon, where you really want to dump some news that no one talks about. The Minnesota Vikings decided to fire their general manager on Friday afternoon.
Why, Ryan?
Yes.
Well, how do you
the
know? That
Vikings-
song was in my head the other day, and it's
Oh,
your fault, you bastard.
You didn't have Xbox song in your head? You'd had that one?
What?
That would bother me less.
We were talking about Xbox before the show.
Yes, we
you know.
were. Yeah.
We
How
tried to
gross he
jump the
was.
gun.
When are we not?
Yeah, right.
When we're
It's
not
sort of
talking
like-
about Xbox, all the other characters should be looking around, going,
Yeah.
"Where's Xbox?
Where's X-Pac?
Tell us
Who's
what
always
to
looking
do.
for X-Pac?
You think you could tell us what to win? Think you better?
Remember the DX band and how bad they were?
Remember the name
They
of
were
that band?
ass,
I do.
man.
Do you?
I do remember the name of that band.
What is it?
Confederate Yankee.
Oh, see
Damn.
what you
Deep
see what you
cut.
did there. They were so bad that I remember the
Ryan.
first time the WWE Network came out, and I was like, "Oh, I remember getting this pay per view where they played, and it was edited out because it was so fucking bad." The
One could say
WWE
they
edited it out.
Ryan, one could say they were ass, man.
Oh well,
I'm a nice man.
I did.
They definitely weren't the one, that's for sure.
I'm pausing it. It's the same fucking song.
Look at all I've got. But to make a blind man see, like everything you wish you had.
All right.
Telling you, minus the saxophone, that is the Judas Priest song, Devil's
That
Child.
was hilarious.
Oh,
You know what else is funny too?
Now warded off all the spirits.
I
All
was,
the love in the world.
For some reason, someone forced me to look up One Billy Gunn on YouTube to try to someone forced me to look this up, and then I found the weirdest crossover ever. I sent
Holy
it to you,
shit.
Mark.
insane.
Someone took the One Billy Gunn, the song, and matched it up to the step-by-step opening credits.
What the hell?
Why would you
It's
do
like,
that?
was this us? No, it wasn't. Someone 10 years ago did this on YouTube.
Tells a person to do that.
I don't know, but it matches up
It
perfectly.
does. It's real good.
It's
whoever-
weird.
Whoever did that, what was the last year that person received a W-2?
I don't know. And none of the other, like, I went through,
99
like,
for life through.
like maybe this is their YouTube gimmick. Maybe they match up wrestling theme songs to old weird shows. No, they don't. They did it once, and that was it. Just the one time, and then the one Billy Gunn of all songs
Yep.
they use. All right. Well, the Vikings fired their general manager because Juggalo draft, and because our
Because
quarterback,
Sam
who we
Darnold
just
went to the Super Bowl.
let walk away, is now in the Super Bowl. And there's some drama behind the scenes. Apparently, Kevin O'Connell did not want that to happen. He wasn't happy with the Juggalo JJ pick.
Mm.
Wasn't thrilled with that.
The GM also took
Apparently.
a paternity leave. That was a problem too, apparently. You hear about that?
No.
He took like 2 weeks of paternity leave, which is nothing, by the way.
No, that's not
a
anything.
lot. Yeah.
And apparently, people in the building were pissed off at him for doing that.
Apparently,
Their
people across the
season's
league were
over.
like, oh my god, I can't
Yeah.
believe he did this.
Right.
Remember when Daniel
That's weird.
Murphy took paternity leave for the Mets and everybody was pissed? And it's like, guys, this is collectively bargained. Like this
Yeah,
is
right.
in
Yeah,
the
he can
contract.
do it.
Yeah.
Don't you
crazy.
understand that what we do here is infinitely more important than you and your child and
Yeah.
anything else that may go along with that?
It's wild. It's wild when people get mad about stuff that if this happened to them, they would like sue. That always makes me laugh. Or like in sports, when like someone who's clearly better than the other player wants more money than that person, and you're like, yeah, if that happened in your job, you'd be fucking pissed. You'd go crazy. If the shitty worker down the hall was making more than you, you'd go nuts. Like,
That was
Yes,
Wasn't that how
I
Mick
can't
Foley
relate to
bargained?
that concept at all. in the field I work in.
we've never felt that at all.
That's never happened.
Wasn't that how Mick Foley bargained for his deal because he was getting paid less than Mark Marrow?
Mark
He
Marrow,
just kept
yeah.
bringing it up.
Yeah. I need to
Smart.
be paid more than this guy.
I have to be paid more than Mark Marrow. Now, if Mark Marrow was still Johnny B. Bad, I could. There's an argument there. Johnny B.
Also,
Bad
we-
was fun.
Mark Marrow on Twitter is always in Bills gear, always talking about the Bills. It's like him and
That's
Lex Luger
crazy.
have both like gone over to just like Bills commentators, and it's real strange for me. Don't like it. Don't like that at all.
No, sir. I don't
There's
like
no room on the bandwagon for them.
It's unnatural.
You
feel like-
literally in person talked to Lex Luger
did.
about the Bills.
Him and I had a 10-minute conversation about a Bills Giants game that was like the next day, and that's all we talked about. So
While he quietly signed an NWO Wolfpack action figure for you.
listen, I had that really well customized. He was happy to talk about something other than Buff Bagwell for once. So,
Buff Bagwell.
he
It always makes
he was an American male, right?
me... Oh, what are you doing, Drew? Why are you doing that?
Drew of all people.
Why did you do that to yourself?
I'm surprised I beat everybody to it. We've established this trend already.
I love the
That
long
seems
lead up in American
So
Male.
long to get to the
They're
American
already in the
Male.
ring at this point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The match is over.
Yeah.
Howard Sink is out in the parking lot driving
They're-
the
they're
next
winning.
city.
American males, American males, American males, American males.
That will be stuck in your head now, and it'll be your fault, Drew. You did it to yourself that time.
Sure
Thank
did.
you, Jimmy Hart, for your
Thank you
musical
for-
contributions.
For all of your contributions. I like how he does like Hulk Hogan's theme song, well regarded, and then American Man.
American males.
Same guy. I also laugh every time Buff Bagwell is brought up because one time I brought my son to a store and we were looking for action figures, and Buff Bagwell was in there by himself. And my son's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "It's just Buff Bagwell. Don't worry about it.
Well, don't
Whatever
talk
you
to
do, don't talk to him." Just sad Buff Bagwell by himself. No autographs to be had at all.
When I was talking to Luger, it's like he's like, "Oh, you want to go over there and grab that seat?" Because I sat down next to him and I chatted with him. It's like, "You want to go grab that seat? It's over by Buff Bagwell. You know who Buff Bagwell is?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm aware of him."
Yeah,
Because
I'm incredibly well
familiar
aware
with
of
his
who he
work.
is.
But it
Yeah.
is telling that Lex Luger had to ask you, "Are you aware of who Buff
Are you,
Bagwell?"
you know who Buff
Are
Bagwell
you aware of who Buff Bagwell is?
is? Yeah. Also, there was Farouk, which was kind of fun.
Love Ron Simmons.
Farouk,
University of Miami.
Farouk.
the greatest
that's
sign of all time, right?
Yes, that's right.
Farouk. All right. Other coaching news: the Arizona Cardinals hired Mike LaFleur.
Jay Gruden, Cliff Paul. the
We have
legend
LaFleur at
continues.
home.
Then give me
Mike
his non-union
LaFleur.
Mexican equivalent.
Mike LaFleur.
He's the senior Spielbergo hire.
We thought we got Steve McVay.
Yeah.
Fuck is this? What are we doing, Cardinal? They didn't interview anybody, and then out of nowhere, they're like, Mike LaFleur.
What's the Mystery Science Theater episode with one of the Estevez brothers, but not the one you've heard of?
That's Werewolf.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
I'm sure
Joe
Michael
Estevez.
Floor I'm sure Michael Flores is not actually that bad of a coach, but it's just
No.
real silly.
It is, and it's a very Cardinals move.
It's
Yes,
the most Cardinals thing you could do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mike's got to be happy about that team buried in the basement for the next 5 years.
Yeah. Thanks.
At least somebody in the division is going to be terrible.
Kyler's coming back. There's no doubt in my mind. Kyler's coming back.
He should
What
be
else are they?
player coach.
They're gonna do it. They have
Bring
to.
it back like Bill Russell.
Right
Yeah.
back.
They
The
should let
Baltimore.
us- they should let us run the Cardinals. Let's be honest. The four
Yeah,
of us can
right.
run the
That would be
Cardinals.
fun. That'd be fun. Let's do it.
Worse.
We'll put Drew
It
at special
couldn't
teams.
do any worse. I mean,
Yeah, Drew is absolutely special teams coach.
you are
Do
forced
whatever
to
you
be.
want.
Yeah, you knuckleheads suck. That's why they gave you to me.
Everybody get out there and warm up.
American males, American males, American males.
And it's like Drew on the bleachers with a copy of Jugs, just flipping through it.
This is not worth my time.
Just another issue of gigantic asses.
Just Mark. Only Mark will get this. I'm just Coach Weissing it. Just sitting in the bleachers, reading the paper while there's a band playing.
Oh, what a man he was.
All right, Baltimore
All time.
Ravens. They hired Jesse Minter. We knew this. We knew this was going to happen all along.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Okay.
he was actually with Baltimore. I had no idea that he had like.
Yeah,
most-
they sent him out to intern with everybody else to become a head coach, so they could bring him back, and that's what
That's
happened.
fine.
I'm gonna skip over the Bills till the end, so you can give your full rundown here. But the Cleveland Browns hired Todd Monken, failed Ravens offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Todd Monken.
Caused
Sure.
havoc.
Guy.
Sure, Cleveland. Apparently, he used to work there. I don't remember this, but apparently he did.
Oh,
Maybe
not only
he's
did he
the
do
only
that
one who
though.
did the homework.
Yeah. Not only did he work there, he also very publicly talked about how much of a shit show it was. So I guess a lot has changed. I don't know.
And then their D coordinator. You want to talk about that, Mark?
Yeah,
He's not happy and he wants to leave even though he's under contract.
Yeah, like so it was like between Monken and Schwartz got to the point where he was like organizing a staff. Like he was calling people like, I'm
Right.
gonna retain you, and we'll probably have to let you go. And stuff and then they're like, oh, by the way, you didn't get it, Jim. And he like flipped the fuck out, which I love that. Just like, fuck you, you're cool. His way out of that place. Said he's never coming back, advised players not to come back.
Wow.
And last we heard, he's under contract, but nobody knows
They-
where he is.
He's
So-
under contract.
He's the reverse
matter.
Chris Paul. He
Yeah.
sent himself home while he's still under contract.
Reverse Chris Paul. I like that.
Yeah. So
Las Vegas Raiders bring in Clint Kubiak, supposedly. An actual decent hire, maybe.
I like this.
No,
This is
I'll
a
say
good
for the-
move.
I'll say this. This as noted in the subtext, this is not enough for me to come back to the Raiders because he's going to
Okay,
prove they're
alright.
actually good. But I will say this. This is the first Raider hire I can think of in a while where like there is universal regard that this guy might actually be a pretty good coach down the line. Like
Yeah.
multiple parties would be interested in him. And whatever you want to say about Tom Brady, and there's plenty, I'll save the list for another time. This also strikes as the kind of hire that the Raiders couldn't have previously made without Tom being the person who's meeting with these candidates and going, listen, whatever the chain of command is, you talk to me. Like, this is how this is going to run from here on out. Like that seems like something that might attract more coaching candidates than when they were the Raiders of the past.
Pay lip service to Bowl Cut, but come and talk to me when things actually need to happen.
Don't worry about Blonde Prince Valiant. You come talk to
Right.
me.
Blonde Prince Valiant. I think they absolutely need to be like, you need to take as much time as you need. Like you have all 5 years
That's
to
the
get
other
this
thing.
turned
They've gotta
around.
they've got to be patient because the
We've gotta-
cupboard is bare. They've
We've got to build the offensive line through the draft. We've got to get some quarterback in here who can take the pounding so that our first round pick doesn't have to play. They will not do this, but I mean,
no, they won't.
you need to get like Mac Jones or somebody in there who's going to just
Kirk
get
Cousins.
annihilated. Yes.
Fine. Mac Jones can't play for 11 different teams. We've name dropped him to almost everybody.
Well, Mike really needs to get him off his team for several picks.
No, I like him there. He's fine.
And the Tampa Bay Rays contract Mac Jones.
Everybody needs Mac Jones. He's going to be in
Can I
demand.
trade-
He's going to get a stupid
He is.
contract, right?
This is
And I
so. Not
traded
only
for
is
a few expiring contracts.
not only is this a bad year for for like drafted quarterbacks, this is a terrible year for free agent quarterbacks.
Free agent quarterbacks.
Daniel
Yeah, right.
Jones is available, but like God knows with that injury how that's going to turn out. So I mean,
By the way, sidebar, so long as we're talking about guys kicking around in contracts, anybody see my boy in the NBA who's trying to make the case that he should be allowed to go back and play college ball again?
yes, that's great.
Like,
I love
and-
that.
And listen, there's some precedent for this because there's two
Yeah.
or three guys who played in the G League or like played short stints in Europe and then went back to the NCAA because they'd never hired an agent or whatever. And that's a whole gray area. But who have actually played on a 10-day contract in the NBA, I don't think you can go back.
yeah, right.
That's not going to hold up in court, but okay.
Takesy backsies.
All right, there's a couple more fun assistant coaches before we get to the Bills. I love this. Mike McDaniel is back, and he's
Perfect.
with McConkey of all the people.
Tell me that is. I told you going to the 80s was the right idea. I
Yep.
took him from Miami. There's his partner.
Yep. Oh, that's great.
McDaniel and McConkey.
Yeah. Love it.
This is make or
Tubbs
break.
It's the Tubbs to his Crockett.
This is make or break for Justin Herbert. This will be the litmus test.
Yes.
If this does not work, Justin Herbert is a failure,
Yeah.
Is
I think that's a
unreachable.
really good point, Ryan. Yep.
right? If this
Yeah.
does not work,
I mean,
they can't.
he has all the tools at this point. He has
Yeah, he's
got-
every possible advantage now, other than the O line, which they can work on in the offseason.
But those guys are going to come back from injury. Both of those
Yes,
two
right,
those two
right.
tackles will be back.
But they
assuming.
the interior of that line was also pretty bad. So like they can
You
but
can fix
get a
that.
guard in the
You can
second
fix
round.
that,
You
yeah.
know, right.
They're out of excuses here. Herbert
would
is
agree.
out of
Right,
excuse.
right.
But okay, I love McDaniel and McConkey together. I also loved his press conference where it was
Oh
like,
my god.
I'm
yeah.
back to I can be funny and I have no pressure on me. I can just be funny in these press conferences.
Yeah, he's
It's
the
fine.
lesser crazy coach for the Chargers.
Yeah, right.
Yes, right. San Francisco 49ers have a new defensive coordinator, Raheem Morris.
Yeah.
Hey, why
It's not
not?
bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's not bad. He's well liked.
Listen, Nick Saban made a career of taking fired head coaches and elevating them into coordinator positions and won a bunch of national titles. There's precedent for this. This is a
This
thing you can
could-
do.
This could work. I also have another question though, which is going to make Mike upset. How many weeks do we go before Mike calls for him to be drawn and quartered?
I'll give him at least 4.
Okay,
He's not
4
on the
weeks.
training staff. So
Yeah, that's true. That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
No, but he was very mad at Steve Wilkes. He spent a whole season yelling about Steve Wilkes.
Does Raheem Morris work for the San Francisco Power Authority? No.
yeah.
It'll be fine. All right, and then final one, which is just delicious. Lay Bar is reopened in Nashville, Tennessee.
I love what Tennessee has done.
That is
I,
actually not a
LeBron's
bad
got himself a cowboy hat.
yeah, I love
Lay Bar is back,
Salah.
Hackett's
I love
back.
him. Yeah, right.
and he's on Greg's team, which is even funnier. Killer Greg has Dave Ball as his offensive coordinator.
I think Dayball with Cam Ward is a lot of fun.
It's not bad.
There's
It's
a lot
not
of potential
bad.
there.
It's not
Also,
bad.
I don't think there's any two coaches on this pod that we talk about in more opposite terms than Saleh and Dayball.
Yeah.
They're the two like New York fired coaches together. That's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
That's
The odd couple.
You son of a bitch. Just clasping hands.
They do like a Mega Powers handshake.
Yes, right.
Dayball it's no longer Lay Bar, it's Yay Bar. Because he's in Nashville. There's gonna be girls. It's Woo Bar. Excuse
Woo
me,
Bar.
it's a Woo Bar.
Yes, Woo Bar.
Because there's
Yeah.
gonna be girls and pink cowboy hats all over
Yep.
that place.
It's like
Woo Bar.
Roadhouse with Brian Dayball.
Yes, yes.
Speaking of Nashville, Barry Trotz just retired from the Predators. I thought he'd already done that.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
All right, and there's one more hire, Mark. The Buffalo Bills hired their head coach. They promoted Joe Brady.
Terrible.
What
the
are we
outside.
talking about here, Bills?
Talking about
They
making all
took-
this like change, and they went with Joe Brady.
Okay, they said they were going to have this wide range interview process, and it was going to take some time, and they were going to blah 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 blah. And how many days has it been since they fired McDermott? Not even 10,
Yeah.
10 days.
What token minority interview did they do?
Anthony Lynn.
Oh,
Yeah,
I feel
Good
bad for
Lord.
Anthony Lynn.
I know. God,
He
I do
gets-
too. He seems like a nice guy.
He does.
he's getting the short end of the stick here.
hate Brady. I hated him when he was
You
I
were
thought he
getting
was
annoyed by
ineffective.
him as
I
offensive
was.
coordinator.
I was, and the most uninspiring hire they could make. Now, I'm going to say something positive about Brady.
Okay.
I'm going to say another thing positive about the coordinator. One of the coordinators he hired too. So Brady at the press conference, the one thing I thought that he said that made a lot of sense was the Bills have to stop being reactive, which I agree with. They need to be proactive. They can't just go into games, wait to see what the other team does, and adjust accordingly. Now, they were good at it. They won games, but that cannot happen. And I agree. That should not happen. As a team is that good, they should be blowing people out of the water.
God,
Maybe
whoever
we'll
was
see
the
a change.
offensive coordinator should have made those adjustments.
Now, I
Too
agree.
soon.
I agree.
It's weird, right?
Now, in the true spirit of, God, never mind. Mark, will we just forget it? I lost it.
That's all good.
Can we ask the question nobody wants to ask about the Joe Brady promotion?
What's that?
This is Josh, right?
This is Josh. This is 100%.
This-
Josh
This
got
is,
McDermott
this is
fired.
Alan. This is Alan telling them, "I want
Yes.
this guy in charge."
100%.
Right? Right?
Yes.
Because
He's
what
pulling
other
an Aaron
possible
Rodgers.
impetus could there be for this?
Right. I mentioned on the last podcast, he got McDermott fired. I don't care what anybody says.
Probably.
He didn't want McDermott there anymore. And he was the reason that they fired him. I
Now
think
I
that's
remember.
very obvious.
It could be accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I remember what I was going to say. In Mark saying in the spirit of, not being reactive, being proactive. Fuck the outside.
Fuck the outside. Yeah.
Yes,
Did you see
yes,
the full
agreed.
quote? Because the full
Oh.
quote's even better.
It is. He just went off
So-
again.
Fuck the outside. Bill's general manager said, it's about the right selection for this team. If we win, they'll love it. It's the same thing I said when I took Josh Allen. If I'm wrong, the moving company will be at my house.
Well, he's
He
right
uses
about that.
He uses that though as like his crutch. I drafted Josh Allen. Yes, you did. Okay.
Yes, you did.
But
You also drafted Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman, and you drafted Khalil Elam, whatever his name was. I don't even forget his name already. You drafted
Uncharted Rabbit.
Boogie
And
Basham.
These are the things that nobody can talk about. Yes, you drafted Josh Allen, but if you had had an earlier pick that year, you sure
would
should
not have.
not have drafted Josh.
yeah,
Allen.
right. Oh, of course not. No, they would have taken
know.
Darnold or whatever. But I am more excited though about the Bills' defensive coordinator. They hired Jim Leonard, and I love
Jim
Jim
Leonard's
Leonard.
good coach.
He is
He is a
real
good coach.
fucking good.
He did
He is
it.
also. Oh, when he was at Wisconsin,
Yes,
that defense was
Yes.
electric. They
and
were blitzing.
he did a really nice job in a very short stint as their interim coach, just
Right.
for a few games as well, just keeping that ship righted while they were trying to bring in Luke Fickell.
He is
He is
so
a
that
stable
I'm
presence.
very excited about that because he is super aggressive. Wisconsin led the NCAA in blitzing.
Yes,
Like the 7 years in a row he was there. He just in a lot of movement. I'm very curious to see how that translates to the NFL. But I'm very underwhelmed by Brady, but very interested in Jim Leonard. So we'll see. And then
future head coach Jim Leonard.
yeah, future head coach. And the other coordinator was the coordinator for. Remember when Sean Payton had that same offensive
Yes.
coordinator with the Saints who never did anything?
Yes.
He just
Yes.
like ran the meetings. It's that guy.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
one, an offensive coordinator who won't call plays. So
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
we'll see
We
how-
assume Joe Brady.
Yeah,
would call
no, I
plays
know.
still.
Can't wait to see bubble screens again in Buffalo. That was fucking great.
I don't feel great about it. I really don't feel great
don't
about
know.
it.
Don't either.
I don't know either.
You know
I
what?
want to see. Obviously it's a lot of it's going to be about what they do in the offseason, who they bring in. They got to swing
Also-
for the fences.
If you're Brandon Bean, after your disaster, maybe have some self-awareness and go
No, double
No,
down.
He's gone nuts. He's gone absolutely crazy.
have some
He's mad with
self-awareness enough
power.
to go. We've got work to do. We got a new coach. We got work to do. We got work to do. That's what we got to do.
They're all talking shit.
We're keeping
Joe
our head
Brady's
down.
talking shit.
We're gonna do. We got work to do. Like,
Yeah.
Oh God,
What?
Mark, I don't want this to happen, but this has like 6 and 11 written all over it.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, they're
yeah,
all
it
going.
does.
Like
every-
they're gonna talk so much shit. They're gonna come out and be like, "Rrr," and they're just gonna poop the fucking bed.
and listen to like they're going on like a media blitz this week, right? Because of now that
Yeah.
everything is. Listen to Joe Brady talk. It is all about it's an arrogance that's undeserved, and it's just I don't like it at all.
here's the thing about Joe Brady, though, is like let's look at his career. he was the LSU offensive coordinator with
Yes.
the 4 best receivers in college football and the best
Yes.
quarterback.
Yes.
And
all on the same
best,
team at once.
And a
and the
first
best
round running back.
defense and a first round running and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Like, then he got the job in Carolina and sucked. Ran out of town, literally with pitchforks. Ran out of town. Ended up with this charity case in Buffalo. Like, okay, go up there and rebuild your career, basically. And then Ken Dorsey fucking poured gasoline on himself and set himself on fire.
Goblin Ken Dorsey.
The Goblin. And then he just gets like easily slotted in there because Daboll took his head coaching job. So just like down the line, everything just fell right into him getting the job, and it sort of worked because it couldn't be any worse. That's where he's at. He's not like somewhere. Show me the track record of like, okay, this guy had really, really, really has been a genius mind.
You know what you just described, honestly. You just described Mike Martz.
Right.
Right. He has this genius offensive system that works great when he has 5 Hall of Famers on it and doesn't work anywhere else ever.
Yeah. Right.
Speaking of that, is Torrey Holt going to finally get in? What the fuck is?
God,
Why are
I
we
don't
waiting
know
so
why.
long
I
on
don't
Torrey Holt?
understand that.
Why
When are we
is-
getting that? Were we getting those names soon? When we get
Soon.
those names?
I think this weekend we're supposed to get the names. I think
And,
they
like,
announced it at the.
Listen, I love Ike Bruce, but there's no reason Ike Bruce
No.
is in and Torrey Holt is out.
Look at Torrey Holt's numbers. If anybody,
know it.
also newer listeners or people who aren't familiar with his game,
Yeah, he was
look
awesome.
just Wikipedia his
Unbelievable.
stats. There's no reason he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Unbelievable.
And this
I
is
don't
like his 8th time. Like
I know
it's
it.
not like this is like we missed the first year. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I'm angry about Steve Smith not being in, and Torrey
Yeah.
Holt deserves to be in over him. But Steve
Yes.
Smith isn't even in the finalists,
No,
which is crazy.
You know, Eli Manning didn't get in. I don't know if you won 2 Super Bowls. I feel like he should kind of get in.
And 2
So-
important Super Bowls.
Yes, right. 2 very.
Yes.
Very
literally prevented the Patriots from having a perfect season. And
Right.
who else has beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
Right.
Twice.
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 Yeah.
Who
I
else
don't
has
know.
beat him once?
I don't know what I
Nick
don't know what this
Foles.
Hall of Fame
Nick
is
Foles.
thinking.
Well, yeah, Nick Foles. Okay. BDNF, but okay.
Big Dick Nick.
Big Dick Nick. I don't know what this Hall of Fame class these people are thinking. It's just, not that there's not deserving players. Like obviously there.
I mean, there are like Drew
There
Brees
are.
is in this
Drew
class.
Brees,
and
100%
he should get in.
Yeah. Larry Fitzgerald, is he up for it, or did he already get in?
I think he's up.
Uh,
I think he's up for it.
I mean,
Yeah.
he will should get it.
He
obviously.
should get in
Torrey
first
Holt
ballot.
should
He
get
might
it.
not.
Torrey Holt should be in already.
Oh my god,
Larry Fitzgerald is on this ballot.
he'll
He
get
should
it.
be in,
Because
but
I'm
they
not
don't
sure,
put for whatever reason they don't put receivers in.
There's
first
a
ballot.
log
So
jam at receiver. I mean, I don't think
The
Jack
50 people are Willie Anderson, Drew Brees, Jahari Evans, Larry Fitzgerald, Frank Gore, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Terrell Suggs, Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Kevin Williams, Jason Witten, Darren Woodson, and Marshall Yonda.
I mean,
Reggie
Reggie
Wayne
Wayne
should be
not
in.
being in either for
Also,
like
I think
3 years is weird.
I think Jaguars Jimmy Smith is not in, and he should be
he's
in.
not.
Crazy.
He's not in. Yeah, he's definitely
Like
not in.
Yeah,
Frank Gore should probably be in.
I don't know first ballot.
I would put some of those other guys in ahead of Frank Gore. and I
Yeah.
love Frank
No,
Gore.
I mean, he
I'm
has-
not saying
he has
I'm not
longevity.
saying first ballot, but like
No, he'll get in. He would 100% will
He
get
should
in.
be in.
Yeah,
Terrell
absolutely
Suggs should be on the.
Terrell Suggs
me.
to me was at one point
It
was
was
the most
surprising
dominant
last
player
year.
for like a 5-year stretch.
Yeah,
on
Out of those names I just read, Torrey Holt absolutely should be in. Larry Fitzgerald should be a first ballot. Drew Brees should be a
Drew Brees.
first ballot.
Yeah.
T. Suggs.
Yeah.
Vinatieri should be in.
He'll get in.
it's
for
hard
sure.
to
Yeah.
argue that he shouldn't be.
He'll
And some
get
of
in.
these guards and stuff are good. I just
Yep.
don't know,
I mean,
they don't get
Yondo
like
was
that
like a
next-
19-time Pro Bowler or
Yeah,
something.
right.
Like he should
Yeah.
go in.
And like Jason Witten, no.
Not this year.
no,
Yeah,
not this
eventually,
year.
maybe. But do we have a stripe spiral?
Nope.
Okay. Do we have a football foobar?
We do. Yes, we do.
Wow. Okay.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not of intelligence and morality, but of stupidity and hubris, a journey into a hellscape whose boundaries are the limits of human depravity. That's a fallen goalpost up ahead. Your next stop, Football Foobar.
This could be it. This could be the final football FUBAR of the season.
I would say it is. And it's a short one. So last week we inducted what is widely regarded as the worst Super Bowl of all time, with Super Bowl V being a collection of mistakes and turnovers between what should have been two elite teams. So while the title of worst Super Bowl is taken, how about we induct the most boring Super Bowl this week? Today, we'll be inducting Super Bowl 53 into Football FUBAR, a dreadful, soul-sucking experience which pitted the New England Patriots against the LA Rams. And while some people might describe this game as a defensive chess match, those people are wrong and most likely born under power lines. So,
Why?
Super Bowl 53 was one of the most boring 4 hours of my life. And I say that as a man who's watched a lot of elementary school basketball games. Horrible, boring. Going into this game, the Rams had one of the most explosive, high-scoring offenses in the league, led by offensive genius coach Sean McVay. He was going against the Patriots and Bill Belichick. When the two teams finally took the field, all signs of fun and entertaining football quickly went out the window. The Rams, who averaged nearly 33 points per game that season, that's insane, didn't get into the red zone until the fourth quarter. The Patriots, not wanting the Rams to feel lonely, didn't get into the red zone until the third quarter. How bad was the football for this game? At halftime, the fucking score was 3-0. A dominant hockey performance, but nothing you want to see in a Super Bowl. Speaking of halftime, by the way, the NFL couldn't rely on a solid halftime show either for this game. We were years from Prince and years away from Dr. Dre. So what we got instead was Maroon 5 clinging to 14 minutes and 59 seconds. And a rumored SpongeBob-themed halftime show that at least got social media talking never even materialized. After halftime, things continue to slog down, with the Rams and Patriots combining for a total of 14 punts as they headed into the late third quarter. How boring was the third quarter in particular? Mercedes-Benz's Twitter account, which was, by the way, the stadium sponsor and the co-sponsor for the whole Super Bowl, tweeted during the game asking if it was over yet. Things were looking bleak anyway, until we had an offensive explosion, though, in the last 2 minutes of the third quarter, pushing the score to 3-3. And that's when Rams quarterback Jared Goff decided to golf all over the place. Goff, who after this season, by the way, and not talking about Super Bowl 53, I'm talking about this 2025 season, getting close to becoming an official knight in the Orton line. Kind of hovering around that area now. Threw a costly interception early in the fourth quarter in this game. That was the definition of a wounded duck. It was a terrible throw. INT turned out to be the dagger for the Rams, as the Patriots scored the only touchdown in the game, done by Sony Michel. There's a name you haven't thought of in a while. Putting the game away with that running back was that touchdown. And that's it. The Rams couldn't muster anything close to a comeback, and the Patriots continued to plague America. In fact, you could say that this Super Bowl actually really was a summary of the whole Patriots dynasty, a joyless, soulless, never-ending drag of a game, of a season, of a dynasty that ended up making everybody in the NFL worse off for it. So fingers crossed this weekend's game is an entertaining one. Otherwise, I'll have a very easy first induction for next season. And that's it. We're done with football FUBAR.
No more FUBARs.
With one exception. If Antonio Brown does anything stupid, I can automatically induct him at any point.
He can come in. We can put
an open bid at all times. His eligibility is permanent.
Always available.
There is breaking news. Apparently, the previously mentioned NFL game in Paris is going to feature none other than the Cleveland Browns.
Oh God!
So congratulations. We are going to be at war with France by December.
We give you Statue of Liberty. What do you give us? Here are the Browns.
Have the
Browns.
Browns.
Why did they give us mad? Why did they give us a mad?
Todd Monken. You can have Todd.
Yeah.
Just keep him. It's fine. Let's keep Monken. All right. Well, I don't think there's a sad boy vote or a game ball because nothing happened. So we'll skip those. I mean, Bill Belichick is sad because he didn't get in on the first ballot. Wah.
Sabres have won 21 out of 25. That's
Buffalo. Happy boys. Yep. All right. Except for the Bills organization. Plug time. Bloody good music. What do we got?
Bloody good music, Chris, with an article on bands and that one song, the song that changed the way you interact with music. Not even necessarily your favorite, just the one song from that band that was like, oh, well, isn't that something?
That's fun. Cool. I like that. I like that. A new TGIF podcast will be out very soon. Probably, if you're not listening to this live and the next day,
Yep.
we are doing cheating. We talked a little bit about it last week. We've got a doozy of a full house with all kinds of torturous things for Killer Greg to comment on. We've got Boy Meets World
with almost no Corey. That
No
was kinda
Corey.
Weird. He's in it for like less than 30 seconds. It's very weird to see a Boy Meets World without him.
It is weird.
Yeah.
And no theme song either.
No.
I thought that was funny. It was just
Barely
like,
any Topanga.
here we go.
Topanga's in
No-
it for about 10 seconds. So,
No Topanga. A lot of Eric
a lot of Eric. Yeah.
before
Which
he
is
went
fine.
nuts.
Eric's fun.
Before he went nuts.
Mhm.
We got a sister, which isn't that great. What
No,
was the other one? I forget now already.
Family Matters.
Oh, a decent Family Matters.
Yeah, Family Matters. No, Family Matters is okay. Family Matters
It's okay.
is
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. All
It's
right.
early Family Matters, so that helps.
Season 3. So
Yes.
it hasn't. We don't have sci-fi stuff.
No
yet.
time travel yet.
No, they have not developed
No.
portals.
No cloning.
No cloning has happened. Although I think there was a robot like 3 episodes before this, like
Yeah.
Urkelbot or something. So
You know what I really enjoy? This will probably be better for the other podcast. I like when Urkel deals with Waldo. I always think it's a fun interaction.
yes.
So
Very good.
fun. Yeah, they're always very funny together.
Actually, Waldo. Anytime we see Waldo, I'm like, Waldo was
Waldo's
a
all right.
fun character. He
Yeah,
was
right.
very fun, very very fun. What was this one joke about the harmonicas? That was our favorite.
Oh yeah, where he busted out a harmonica. That was the Grandmama episode. with
Grandmama
Johnson.
and the Grandmama episode, the
Yes,
basketball
right.
episode. Yes. All right. Student of the week is dead.
Wow.
Whoa,
Bad week for
damn.
student of the week.
Unless you got
What
one.
happened
Rough
to
time.
him?
No,
Oh, we're good.
we had finals midterms recently. So,
Ooh.
I had a great line about Abraham. Fun fact: didn't know this, but learned it while grading exams. Abraham Lincoln, the first black president, and that's why they shot him.
Wow.
well,
Wow.
That's an interesting
That's-
take.
That's why people
It's
listen
my
to this podcast.
That might
great
be
little kids.
my second favorite line I've ever gotten about Abraham Lincoln. And that's saying my first was as Abraham Lincoln grew older, he grew taller.
Okay.
True until a point.
Yeah.
All right. All
I
right.
mean, not it's actually correct.
Maybe. Sure. Yeah.
By the way, kind of low key. If you ever want to see the bullet that shot Lincoln, it's in a nondescript display at a medical surgical museum in Virginia,
What?
Oh, man.
They just
Maryland.
have
It's in
that?
Maryland.
That's funny.
When I went to
That's
see when I went to the Lincoln Museum, like the actual where they brought him when he passed, they brought him across the street. That whole this whole little museum thing. I went there, nobody was there. It was just open, and there was no like curator, there was no workers, or like that. And then I walk in and so I hear somebody upstairs like, "Oh, just go ahead and look around." I never saw this person, right? And I go into the room and you see the bed where he's dead, and they have like a whole like rope off area, and I'm like, fuck this noise. I'm a history major. Like this is exciting to me. I crossed the rope. I was touching shit. Nobody stopped me. I was just like,
Wow, you touched
this
Lincoln's
bit right
dead
here?
body
Yeah,
tissue. Look at you.
and I just got back over behind.
Was
the
he
line.
taller as he got older?
The bed was short. So
Oh no!
yeah.
Next week on Lincoln Pod.
It's
Oh,
our
that'd be
fall.
fun.
It's our
Oh,
off. It's our off-season show.
Look,
Yeah.
we are 4 white men. At least one of us has a beard on a consistent basis. It's
Yeah.
kind of surprising it's taken us this long to become
Yeah,
a
right.
semi-Lincoln pod.
Also,
Oh,
Lincoln wrestler. We could definitely work.
he
with
was
this.
a wrestler,
He was a
right? He
wrestler,
was a
yeah.
wrestler, and we, we're working on the DeGrod pod, so we gotta, we gotta. The groan. Ugh. All right, we're done. Peace
Mark's got
out.
Plenty of time on paternity leave to watch.
Yeah,
the
we'll
Raw.
have
Very
plenty of
true.
time to
I will
work
have
on
more
that.
time,
You
yeah.
will not be busy at all. All right, enjoy the Super Bowl. Hopefully, the timeline will be reset, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.
Bye.
Go future reality.
Off in the distance, around the corner, out of sight. You saw where your dream was waiting, hidden just beyond the light. And all in a moment, hearts seem to fall in line.